Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Max, I can hear you.
Hi,
We'll be
Callistus.
live in a, yeah, we'll be live in a bit, yeah?
Okay, how about my video? When I try to start my video, it says you need to confirm it.
Okay. All right, let me do that.
Okay. And how can I continue in this page? I'm not sure if you hear me, right?
Yes, Max, I'll transfer host to you in a bit.
Yeah, I can't.
So okay.
Oh. Wait.
So, hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, no, Max, hold on.
Yes.
I'll take back my host. Max, can you return the host to me, please? Let me.
Well, I didn't do anything. Okay, you're in control.
Okay, Max, it's fine. Just keep the host. That's okay. So hello once more, everyone, for today's broadcast. For some reason, they said the Zoom is asking for password. So I'm putting everything on the YouTube link, please. Let me put the URL and the password for Zoom. I don't know why it's asking for password, but because we are started already, I can't troubleshoot that right away. So I'll just copy the link for Zoom and share it in the YouTube channel. One moment. Copy invite link. So I'm sharing everything here. So that's the invite link, please. Use it to join the webinar on Zoom. Okay. So we're excited today to have Max Millian, the founder of My 2 Cents. He will be taking a course today, part 2 of Bitcoin theory. Now, Max, he's the founder of My 2 Cents. It's one of the most active projects on the BSV ecosystem. And bringing him here today is strategic. One, we are training up to 30,000 people to become developers. And we want you guys to join this BSV ecosystem. So My 2 Cents is somewhere, I'm sure, we will be able to get some of you to do your internship. And as it expands, yes, some of you here will also work for My 2 Cents. Now imagine the founder of My 2 Cents giving you a lecture today. Man, that's awesome. Now that's not all about Max. Max is a civil engineer, you know, a German civil engineer. And he does much more than just My 2 Cents. He developed this, I think he's working on these smart buildings, smart bridges. You know, you have bridge. If something, maybe there's a wave or something going on, can the bridge be able to balance itself? That's what he does core, right? And he's taking some courses already on smart buildings. You know, he teaches in university, you know, he's a doctor, you could see. He has PhD. So it's an honor today to have Max. So Max, we are honored to have you here today. I'm going to hand over to you immediately. You are the host now, so you can go ahead and take over the session from now. When you're done, I'll have back the host and we can conclude. Thank you, Max. We are glad to see for you to be here today.
Thank you very much, Callistus. I wonder if I can share my screen right now. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to share my screen.
Max, we can see your screen.
Okay,
great.
I
can see your screen.
Okay, if you can see my screen, great. Let's start then.
Yes, Max, we can see your screen.
Okay, just a sec. Okay, let me do this. I think it's better now. You can see it full screen right now, I guess.
Yes, we can see the full screen. Max, okay, can you talk a bit louder? Your audio seems to be
no worries, no worries.
Low. Can you?
Yes, you can hear me better now, right?
Still faint a bit, but let me check from the audience, see what they're saying about the audio. Let me check the YouTube channel. Can you guys hear Max?
Can you hear me now? Is it good?
Yeah, they can hear you, Max. Yes,
okay,
they say they can hear you.
Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Maximilian Sinan Korkmaz from Frankfurt, Germany. I'm the founder of My 2 Cents IO, a social media super app that runs on the BSV blockchain. My 2 Cents IO is the most used application running on all blockchains. So I would recommend you to visit My 2 Cents IO and start learning about Bitcoin on My 2 Cents IO. My2cents.io is the URL. Today we're here to discuss a little bit about the Bitcoin theory, part 2. First of all, I would like to know from which cities you come from. I know this is a Nigerian program, NITDA program. I know that all of you, all of the participants of this program is from Nigeria, but from which cities do you come from? Last year, I was in Nigeria. Thanks to Dominium, I had the opportunity to meet our Nigerian users, and the interest was immense in Nigeria, in My 2 Cents. While I was talking on the stage, more than 250 people in the room registered for My 2 Cents, and I still see they're using My 2 Cents actively. I was in Abuja. Abuja was great, but I have plans to visit other cities too. I really want to go back to Nigeria. Maybe we can meet sometime at another My2Sense summit, user summit in Nigeria. Recently, we have organized a summit in Istanbul, Turkey, and some experts from the field were there. The author of the Bitcoin white paper, Satoshi Nakamoto himself, was with us. I made an AMA, and the AMA will be on My2Sense soon. In this month, you will be able to watch the AMA video on My2Sense. So I see you guys come from all different cities in Nigeria, from Lagos, Abuja, Jigawa, Kasusa, Christian Aziba, Aminu Tijani comes from Abuja, Jigawa again. Akwa Ibom, I don't know what it means. Is it the city? There's Abia, River State, Kano City. Yeah, Kano is an interesting city. I think it's the second largest city in Nigeria, right? There was a My2Sense users meetup in Kano a couple of days ago. I don't know if there are people among you, My2Sense users among you, who attended that meeting, but our users organized a My2Sense users meetup in Kano. And every user, every My2Sense user can organize My2Sense meetings. Just open up a topic on My2Sense about the meetup you would like to organize, and other My2Sense users from your city will join. You guys will meet up and then have fun. It's just organized by the users in many cities. We would like it. We would like to have such meetups in all over the world in many cities. So if you're interested, you can do it too. Okay, let's go back to Bitcoin. We have been talking about My2Sense because My2Sense uses Bitcoin in many ways. You can send and receive Bitcoin on My2Sense. You have a wallet. You have a My2Sense wallet, and you can send and receive Bitcoin. I think you are familiar with wallets, My2Sense wallet, with BSV wallets, because I have been watching other courses by Callistus. Callistus told you a little bit about the BSV wallets, how you can send and receive money lightning fast in less than a second, and the cost of the Bitcoin transactions are extremely low. It's way less than 1 cent. So you can just send money to your friend in another city or in another country. In Ghana, for example, you have a friend, or you are working in I don't know, in Guinea. By the way, I lived in Guinea. I personally worked in Guinea as a project manager at a construction project. And I saw that people actually need Bitcoin there. Back then, it was a while ago. Back then, I didn't know about Bitcoin, and Bitcoin was about to be. I think it wasn't even published, the white paper. But yeah, I've seen that in Africa, people they direly need Bitcoin. And yeah, when we come back to our example, you can send if you're working in Guinea, you can send to your family money directly on My2Sense, directly on any BSV wallet in less than a second, for way less than 1 cent, right? So this is perfect. Or your friend or your brother works in Ghana, and he can send you money anytime he wants in less than a second, for less than 1 cent. Bitcoin is great for Africa. We use it on My2Sense this way. You can send and receive money from anybody. And another use case of BSV where we are using on My2Sense is that we post your social media posts on chain. So if you post on my 2 cents, it means you are actually writing on the Bitcoin SV blockchain. This has many advantages for the user, because if something happens to my 2 cents in, I don't know, like in 10 years, if my 2 cents doesn't exist anymore, we don't expect it, but if that happens, everything can happen in life. You can just go to the blockchain and retrieve what you have written or what you have posted on my 2 cents. That's great, because you won't lose your data. Your data is stored on the Bitcoin SV blockchain, and you will be able to retrieve it anytime you want, no matter what happens to my 2 cents. I will give you an example. I'm not on other social media. The only social media website I use is my 2 cents personally. Of course, I have company accounts in 2 other social media too, but personally, I use only my 2 cents. My username on my 2 cents is, by the way, Niemand. If you go to my 2 cents and see a post written by Niemand, it's me. Anyway, I was on LinkedIn before. After founding my 2 cents, LinkedIn deleted my account. I had more than 17,300 followers on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn deleted my LinkedIn account just like that, just because I entered my 2 cents as the product of my company. So they didn't even make any explanation to me, although I asked. They didn't make any explanation. But like 3 days after I entered my 2 cents IO as the product of my company, they deleted my account just like that, without even letting me know. So this can happen to any of us. I know many people who experienced this. The Web2 companies, the Silicon Valley companies, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, can delete your account just like that. If any employee, if an employee at these companies doesn't like your content, or they think you might become a competitor to them, they will just delete your account just like that, and nobody can say anything to them. If you use a social media platform that works on chain, this won't be the case. Even if your account is deleted, you won't lose your data. You can just go to blockchain and retrieve your data. That's it. This is another good use case of Bitcoin. Bitcoin has many use cases. For example, we are also working on another application, BAO app, which is a construction project management application. So we are hoping to revolutionize the construction industry through the construction project management application we are building. It's called BAO app. That's another use case of Bitcoin. There are also many other use cases of Bitcoin. There are also many other apps in the Bitcoin SV space. For example, the company Vionex are building a lot of applications. You can play games. Also on my 2 cents, we have a championship manager game, which you can play through NFTs. Every football player is an NFT on my CM part of my 2 cents. And also Vionex has built a game on which you can earn BSV if you are successful at the game, right? So just go to Vionex website and check out their applications. They have many applications. Also, there are other companies building on the Bitcoin SV blockchain. Dominium is very active in the education side of blockchain and Bitcoin. You already know, you're in the program of NITDA. The aim is 1 million 1 million programmers, and I believe Dominium has a great chance to achieve this in collaboration with NITDA, Federal Ministry of Communications and the Digital Economy, Nigeria, and companies like My Two Cents. Yeah, these are the some of the use cases, some examples of the use cases of Bitcoin. Let's get into the theory part of Bitcoin. All right, let me get rid of this. Yes. Okay, I can't move. Let's start with the commerce on the internet. Bitcoin is internet money. It's used for commerce on the internet. This commerce can be commerce of goods and services, and or commerce including your social media posts, for example. Bitcoin helps ordinary people to commercialize their social media contributions too, right? So commerce on the internet is a very important part of today's economy. It was also the case when the Bitcoin white paper was published. Most of the transactions on the internet relied back then, and now they rely on trusted third parties. Who are these trusted third parties? For example, the credit card processors like Visa, MasterCard, these are trusted third parties. Do we actually trust them? That's questionable. Banks, PayPal, these are the trusted third parties. So theoretically, the two parts of the equation, the payer and the payee, trust this third party and make their transaction, pay their bill through these trusted third parties. They are used to manage payment process. These systems, credit card processors, banks, and PayPal, work okay for larger payments, but the fees they receive are too high for small payments, like micro payments under €1 or $1, right? On My Two Cents, if you plus somebody's content, plus means like in other platforms. If you like somebody's content, you pay 2 cents, right? If you try to pay 2 cents with the trusted third parties, they will get too much fee, even more than 2 cents, to process your payment. Even if you don't feel it, even if as the user they don't get it from you, even if you think that you don't pay anything when you make a transaction through your bank account, it's taken from somebody. It's taken from the payee, the person who is selling you anything, like the supermarket, for example. If you make if you pay your the goods and the goods you buy from a supermarket, that money is somehow taken from the supermarket. So it's impossible to make micro payments through these trusted third parties. Maybe as a user you don't feel it, but they get it. They take it from the supermarket. They take it from the payee, and the payee adds this amount to the price of what you buy. This is an important point. Many people aren't aware of this, but even if it seems that you're not paying anything, you're actually paying it. It's in the price what you're buying. Yeah. So these systems can't work for micropayments, even under $1. We are talking about payments as small as 0.001 US dollar here. It's impossible to make it with other with the trusted third parties. This is why Bitcoin is important. Bitcoin offers a solution with instant and settled payments within seconds. Okay, it's near instant. It's not exactly instant, but it's near instant. Within less than a second, you can receive or pay your money using Bitcoin. The lag is removed. This is also an important part. Let me give you an example. If I want to send money from Germany to Nigeria, it would take me days if I'm lucky. If I'm not lucky, it would take me weeks and even sometimes months if the employer who needs to, if the bank employee who needs to confirm the transaction just doesn't want to do their job, it can take months for the receiver to receive their money in Nigeria. Although I send it from here today, it can take months, right? In Bitcoin, this is not the case. In less than a second, you receive your money. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, I can't go to the next slide now. Non-reversible transactions. This is also a very important case for Bitcoin. The credit card transactions are exposed to fraud. A lot of fraud going on everywhere, basically everywhere around the world. But we all know that in Nigeria, fraud is a huge problem. Worldwide, 3% of credit card transactions are contested. This causes merchants to incur fees, chargebacks, and other costs. These costs are passed on to consumers, to you, to the payer, who end up paying an invisible margin. As we have talked in the previous slide, you think you're not paying anything, but there's an invisible margin that you're paying. It's all in the price of what you're buying, right? To cover this transaction and mediation costs. In these systems, merchants can't receive non-reversible payments for non-returnable goods and services, creating a missing link in the chain of commerce. Bitcoin solves this. Privacy is also another important factor that makes Bitcoin attractive for commerce, specifically for commerce on the internet. The legacy payment systems require merchants to track consumers to prosecute fraudulent behavior. Bitcoin is not anonymous. This is a myth that's radiated by I've named names. I mean by criminals, right? Bitcoin is not anonymous. If you're using Bitcoin, you're using it pseudonymously. There's a difference between pseudonymous and anonymous. Your key is your pseudonym, and your Bitcoin address is your synonym and pseudonym, and you aren't anonymous. It doesn't mean because the Bitcoin privacy is a very sophisticated and a good one. It doesn't mean that you can do illegal stuff on Bitcoin. You can't post child porn on Bitcoin and just get away with it. If you post child porn on Bitcoin, sooner or later, you will get into trouble. If you do any kind of fraud on Bitcoin, it's recorded and you're pseudonymous on Bitcoin, sooner or later, it will be tracked and you will be found. So don't get into the idea that you can do anything on Bitcoin and just get away with it. Never try to do illegal stuff using Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto is very sensitive about fraud, and he made a system with Bitcoin where fraud can be tracked. Although Bitcoin has a sophisticated privacy system, it's pseudonymous, and you can actually have problems if you commit fraud on Bitcoin. This is one of the good features in Bitcoin. If you use cash and commit fraud using cash, it's very difficult to track and find you. But if you make it using Bitcoin, it's very difficult for you to survive as a fraudulent person who committed fraud on Bitcoin. This is important. It leads to merchants requesting personal information unrelated to transaction. Yeah, this is not the case in Bitcoin. If there are trusted third parties, the merchants have to request personal information which aren't actually related to the transaction, and which is an attack to our privacy. It's not the case for Bitcoin. The cost of prosecuting fraud is also too high for small transactions. Remember, the micro transactions under $1, under even 1 cent is possible and feasible on Bitcoin. And one of the reasons it's feasible is that the privacy Bitcoin respects the privacy of its users, unlike the third-party trusted third parties that mediate transactions. This puts the privacy of good actors at risk as their personal information is stored in merchant databases. Yes, your personal data is stored on merchant databases. Google Pay, Apple Pay, your bank, PayPal, they all have your data. What if their systems are hacked? What if their employees somehow got access to your personal data? You don't know what's going on with your personal data. This is not the case for Bitcoin. If you use Bitcoin, your personal data is never given. There you are pseudonymous. Therefore, if you never give your personal data, nobody can access your personal data, right? So Bitcoin has an advantage here. The databases of the trusted third parties are not often secured properly, and this can lead to privacy breaches and identity theft. Identity theft is a big problem, and it will be even a bigger problem in the future on the internet. The paradigm of fraud acceptance. Merchants operating both online and in physical locations are vulnerable to bad actors using fraudulent practices to obtain goods without paying. And Bitcoin solves this too. Common methods include acquiring compromised credit card numbers and details, or reversing charges made by the merchants. Accepting physical currency can mitigate these problems, but it's becoming less desirable due to handling overheads for both parties, right? Legacy money systems do not really offer any methods of electronic transactions without using trusted third parties. If you want to send Nigerian Naira through your bank account, you are using your bank as the trusted third party. If you want to send Euro through PayPal, you are using PayPal through as a trusted third party. So what's needed? These are the issues that the commerce in internet has. What is needed is a system that uses cryptographic knowledge proofs to allow the purchasing party to establish a firm basis of custody over the money being used in a transaction, and that is Bitcoin. What's needed is Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin uses digital signatures and a simple but fully featured scripting language to achieve it. The Bitcoin signatures are easy for the receiving party to validate and can be efficiently stored on the public ledger. By using the Bitcoin blockchain, the receivers or the receiver side of the transactions can quickly and easily validate that funds were controlled by the sending party and that the correct amount was allocated to their own control without the need for third-party validation. The miners do that for you in the Bitcoin blockchain. Transactions are fast and simple, as the sending party can establish control over the tokens without using a third party to hold funds and manage the transfer. Here, a mining system, a distributed mining system is used. Miners who are spread all throughout the world will validate the transactions and no centralized third party is needed. Yeah, the sellers should be protected from fraud. Bitcoin uses the elliptic curve digital signature algorithm, ECDSA, for practically irreversible payment verification on the Bitcoin network. This is an important part of the Bitcoin theory. You will hear about it a lot, also in the upcoming courses. The elliptic curve digital signature algorithm. This is the algorithm that allows for practically irreversible payment verification on the Bitcoin blockchain. We will get into details in the upcoming courses. Using ECDSA, sellers can quickly verify the authenticity of receipt funds without needing to rely on a third party, right? Conditional clauses can be implemented using the Bitcoin protocol features to protect against fraud, such as requiring proof of delivery before releasing funds and allowing for funds to be returned to the payer in case of non-delivery. The proposed solution in the Bitcoin white paper is one of the is the Bitcoin blockchain. One of the core innovations of the Bitcoin system is the way in which it prevents users from committing fraud by double spending digital coins. Callistos also mentioned this in the previous course. So let me get into detail of this course series a bit. This is the Bitcoin theory course. We are basically going through the Bitcoin white paper, the sections of the Bitcoin white paper. Callistos already covered the abstract, and now I'm covering the introduction part of the Bitcoin white paper in this part 2. We will cover other parts too. This is the second course, and now we are talking only about the introduction part of the Bitcoin white paper. That is basically the introduction of the Bitcoin blockchain by the author Satoshi Nakamoto. Yeah, let's get back to our course. One of the core innovations of the Bitcoin system is the way in which it prevents users from committing fraud by double spending digital coins. Double spending is not allowed in Bitcoin blockchain. Callistos told more about it in the previous course. If you missed it, please go to the Dominium video where the previous course, where Callistos is talking about the double spending of digital coins. Bitcoin doesn't allow it. Transactions are recorded as plain text on the ledger and are readable by all parties, right? This is an important part. Network nodes, aka miners, perform proof of work computations on block templates containing transactions. The nodes are also an interesting part here. The nodes are the miners. If maybe you have seen some videos online of Bitcoin mining farms, huge machines, many huge machines on multi-story buildings are making computations to validate Bitcoin transactions. Those are the Bitcoin miners. All of those machines, if it belongs to one miner, is only one node. This fact is mostly overseen by most of the people who claim to know Bitcoin blockchain, but it's not true. If you're trying to mine Bitcoin at home with your laptop, with your using your mobile phone, you're not really a node. You need to have a vote. If you have a node, you're a node, and you have a say on how the Bitcoin blockchain is managed. So if you're mining Bitcoin at home with your Raspberry Pi, it's not really, you're not really a node. This is an important point. Keep it in mind. In the coming courses, I think we will go into more detail about this. When a valid proof of work solution is found, the block becomes a proof of existence timestamp for all of the transactions it includes. Timestamp is a very important word here. I would like to highlight it. Bitcoin timestamps the transactions. It means it writes at exactly what time the transaction has been made. This establishes the order in which conflicting, aka double spanning transactions are accepted as first seen and valid. Nodes append transactions to blocks in chronological order. Each valid block represents a consensus-driven agreement on the order in which events were recorded by the network. As more work is added to the chain of blocks, this serves as proof that transactions in a given block were validated and accepted by the network prior to the time indicated in the block header. These are also some terms that you will encounter in the upcoming courses. The block header, chain of blocks, consensus, etc. We will talk more about it in the upcoming courses. This is only the introduction, but just keep in mind these terms: block header, chain of blocks, miners, ECDSA. You will encounter these terms a lot in the throughout the upcoming courses. Security and honesty is all what Bitcoin is about. The security of a blockchain network is maintained as long as there's competition among nodes, aka miners, to collect and append new transactions to the longest chain of proof of work. As you see in the small video I'm showing, the transactions are getting timestamped, and it's creating a block. These the miners are competing with each other. This is also a very important notion Satoshi Nakamoto has introduced through Bitcoin. I personally know Satoshi Nakamoto, and I know that competition is one of the notions he thinks it's very important. And Bitcoin is, I think it's safe to say that Bitcoin is actually based on competition. The miners compete in the Bitcoin blockchain system. and the security of the system is maintained as long as the competition is there, right? Security, honesty, and honesty are very important in the Bitcoin system, as I mentioned. The system protects against fraudulent activity in both the payment system and the node level. So fraud isn't allowed in Bitcoin, right? If a fraudulent actor tries to commit some fraud, the other, for example, let's say a miner is trying to commit fraud, other miners will see it. The miners are listening to the chain. They will see that a miner is doing funny stuff, and they will directly prevent the Bitcoin blockchain to be affected from what the fraudulent miner is doing, and it will be very costly for the fraudulent miner. Although in the end they didn't achieve anything, they will just lose money by trying to commit fraud on the Bitcoin blockchain. Honest nodes within the system can reject blocks with transactions that double spend inputs or violate network rules. If a miner is trying to accept transactions with double spend, the honest nodes, aka the other miners, will reject those blocks, and the fraudulent miner will lose money without achieving anything. The accumulation of work by honest nodes creates a situation where attackers must overpower the network for an indefinite amount of time to maintain a chain of work that includes fraudulent activity. This is why hacking the Bitcoin blockchain is extremely difficult. The attackers must overpower the entire network, which is spread all over the world, for an indefinite amount, which is extremely unlikely to maintain. Therefore, attacking the Bitcoin blockchain is not feasible. The hash power that performs the work on block acts as an enforcement system, allowing honest actors to collectively expend enough energy to outpace attacking systems over time. The hash power, the word hash power is very important here. The miners have a certain, every miner has a certain amount of hash power, and the more hash power a miner has, the more strength, the more power they have, and the fraudulent actors who are trying to act as a miner needs to overcome the hash power of other miners, and they need a huge hash power, which means in turn a huge amount of investment in terms of machinery, computers, power, electricity. So this investment will be lost if a miner tries to commit fraudulent actions on the Bitcoin SV blockchain, on the Bitcoin blockchain, which is currently Bitcoin SV blockchain. Time in this scenario is open-ended, and attacking chains may appear legitimate for extended periods of time. The high cost of performing proof of work forces dishonest nodes to spend large sums of money to maintain the fraud, as I have covered, which is financially non-viable in the long run. So committing fraud is non-viable, it's not feasible on the Bitcoin SV blockchain. The honest chain eventually re-emerges as a legitimate record of activity on the ledger. So the fraudulent chain, the fraudulent miner will lose the investment they made for their fraud. let's go to the next slide. Okay, I have a technical difficulty here. Let me check it. All right, maybe I can continue this way. Yes, this brings us back to the commerce on the internet. Actually, I'm curious. By the way, the course is, I mean, the theory of Bitcoin course started with Callisto's live stream yesterday, and this is the second part. We started, to recap, we started with commerce on the internet. We have talked about the fact that the internet has come to rely heavily on financial institutions such as credit card processors, banks, and payment processors like PayPal to facilitate electronic payments for online commerce, right? And then while these trusted third parties generally work well for larger transactions, they don't really work well for micropayments smaller than €1, right? This is what we have covered. And then we talked about non-reversible transactions here. We said it's difficult to have completely non-reversible transactions because financial institutions often have to mediate disputes between parties. This increases transaction costs and limits the minimum practical transaction size, making it difficult for small casual transactions to occur. This will also mean that non-reversible payments for non-reversible goods or services are not possible. This is a problem because merchants may have to spend their time and money mediating transactions that involve stolen cards or fraudulent backcharging, and these costs are passed directly on to consumers, although the consumers aren't aware of this, in the form of higher prices for goods and services. As a result, it can be difficult for merchants to receive non-reversible payments for non-returnable goods or services, which can hinder the flow of commerce. This was also an important part of why we need Bitcoin. And then we covered the privacy aspect of the advantages of Bitcoin. We said it's challenging to implement completely non-reversible transactions in financial systems, right? The reason being is the need for mediators, the third parties I mean here, to resolve disputes between parties. It can add additional costs to transactions and limit their minimum size, making it difficult for small, right? That would create issues for merchants who may have to spend time and resources dealing with stolen cards or fraudulent chargebacks, as we covered. And then we went through the non-reversible transactions, and then we went to the new paradigm. The paradigm of fraud acceptance is also an important part I would like to recap, because fraud is an inevitable cost of doing business in today's internet and today's world. And while it can be minimized by using physical currency, this option is becoming less and less practical, especially for micropayments. Remember, micropayments is a very important aspect of Bitcoin. We are talking about micropayments here. that are smaller than $1, even smaller than 1 cent of a US dollar or euro. While using electronic transactions can help to avoid these issues, these methods require the use of trusted third parties. Bitcoin solves this. This is not desirable for all users. Having trusted third parties brings many disadvantages with it. What is needed is, again, let me go to the, exactly. What is needed is basically Bitcoin. The electronic payment system that is needed is one that relies on cryptographic proof instead of trust, that allows any two parties to directly transact with each other without the need of a third party, right? And then we went to protecting sellers from fraud, and we have covered that using the ECDSA algorithm and native Bitcoin protocol features. Bitcoin makes it difficult for fraud to occur in transactions. After covering this part, we went to the proposed solution. The proposed solution is, yes, you guessed it right, it's the Bitcoin blockchain. The Bitcoin white paper discusses a method for solving the double spending problem in digital currency transactions. This is all what Bitcoin is about, actually. Solving the double spending problem in digital currency transactions. Bitcoin and blockchain is not the only technology that tried to do this. This was tried even before Bitcoin white paper was published, but it wasn't successful. The system, which is used in Bitcoin, prevents fraud by ensuring that digital coins can only be spent once. So the double spending problem is solved in Bitcoin. This is also one of the takeaways of this course. Security and honesty is extremely important in Bitcoin. The security of the Bitcoin blockchain system is maintained as long as there's a group of honest nodes, aka miners, that have more computing power than any group of attacker nodes trying to cooperate to carry out fraudulent activity. This is why Bitcoin is a powerful, a secure, and honest system. And this was pretty much it. This is the end of the course. At the end of the course, I would like to show the Bitcoin application I talked about in the beginning of the course, which is my 2 cents. This is my 2 cents, my2cents.io. If you go to your browser and enter my2cents.io, you will prompted to this page. And when you get into my 2 cents, when you register, by the way, in order to register on my 2 cents, you don't need to give away any personal data. This is the only website that doesn't take any personal data because we are using Bitcoin. Even other Web3 websites that claim to be Web3 take your personal data, including your email address and phone number. Your email address and your phone number are your personal data. If a website takes it, that means that website has your personal data and they can lose your personal data. They can do anything with your personal data. They will probably sell your personal data to third parties. This is not what we want. Anyway, this isn't the case on my 2 cents. Go to my2cents.io, register, and then you will see this. My 2 cents is a super application composed of 9 applications. This is the home part of my 2 cents, where you can post text, right? For example, if you go to my 2 cents, you can directly start learning about Bitcoin SV. here is the difference between BTC versus BSV, for example, the difference between BTC and BSV. Let me read this post by the user, my2mil. This is the user, by the way, the username. This is the photograph, the profile photo of the user. If you want to plus this, it's like liking on other platforms. You just click plus and plus this post, right? Okay, invalid authentication provided. That means I need to refresh it. This is a precaution to protect you. If you are away from your from my2cents for a long time, you will get this error. But now it will work. You can just, oh, okay, I don't have enough money. Okay, I can't plus. Anyway, if you have money, yeah, this is an important part of my2cents too. If you plus a post on my2cents, you are actually sending money to the owner of that post. This is why I can't plus right now, because I don't have money in my wallet. Yeah, actually I had money in my wallet and I'm able to plus now. I have just sent a plus to this user for this post. It means I have sent 2 cents, apparently, because our name is my2cents. I have sent 2 cents to this user by simply plussing their post. The post is a good one. It shows it demonstrates the difference between BTC and BSV. As the champions of the BSV blockchain, we believe that the BSV is superior to any other blockchain, including BTC. Let me read this post to you. In short, BTC is the native coin of a network that has limited capabilities. So BTC network has limited capabilities, which is not the case for BSV. The capacity is so limited that it stops working if a few hundred people use it regularly. This is not the case for BSV. my2cents posts more than 700,000 transactions per day. This is possible on BSV blockchain because it's scalable. It can handle so many transactions. This is not possible on BTC. You can't do this on BTC, right? This is why we're using BSV blockchain. The capacity is so limited in BTC that it stops working if a few hundred uses it regularly, if a few hundred people use it regularly. On the other hand, thousands of BSV users post around 500,000 to 1 million transactions every day only through my2cents, right? This is very important. Between 500,000 to 1 million transactions are made only through my2cents. There are many other apps in the BSV ecosystem, and only one app, my2cents, makes around 700,000 transactions per day. This is magical. If you think about other systems, BTC, how many transactions can BTC do per day? It's impossible for them to do 700,000 transactions. That means my2cents wouldn't work on BTC. It can work only on BSV. The network is currently capable of providing the infrastructure for more than 100 apps like my2cents, according to stress test results, right? This number goes higher exponentially in BSV. Brilliant people work on BSV to make this number even go higher. So for 2023, the aim is having way more transactions per day and per second. With the BAO app, with the construction project management app we're currently building, we aim 10 billion transactions per day. my2cents makes around 700,000, and BAO app will do 10 billion per day. It's only one app. There will be many apps like my2cents, like BAO app and BSV is and will be capable of handling so many transactions. Long story short, BSV is Bitcoin, as envisioned by Satoshi Nakamoto, aka Dr. Craig Stephen Wright. Whereas BTC is an altered version of the original Bitcoin. This was one post on my 2 cents. If you click here, you will see all posts in this topic. This is the topic, BTC versus BSV, and many people posted already on this topic. You can read all of them. You see, you can change the page here. There are many posts here. This is the topic lists. When you go to my 2 cents, just go to the topic list. Find the topic that's interesting for you. For example, NITDA blockchain scholarship is an interesting topic for you guys. Click on that topic, right? You will see only the posts on that topic here. There are 36 posts on this topic. NITDA blockchain scholarship is the topic. And let's start reading what people wrote about it. Utman wrote this. He introduced himself, I think. I am Utman from Abuja. I study computer engineering, and I believe I will become a BSV developer after this program. So if you're in this program, if you're in the NITDA program, go to my 2 cents and introduce yourself on my 2 cents. Just click the NITDA blockchain scholarship topic, go to the bottom of the page and write your post. I will demonstrate it now live. This is Niemand. My pseudonym, my username on my 2 cents is Niemand. This is Niemand demonstrating how to post on my 2 cents to the NITDA blockchain program students. The students shall introduce themselves here and check the BSV information on my 2 cents to start learning about the BSV blockchain. I wish success to all participants of this great program. I wrote my text. I can make, for example, some words bold if I like, right? Here. Or I can make it italic this way. Or I can post a link here. This is italic. If I want to, for example, make a link here, I click on this and paste my link target here. That's it. And then I can also link a topic. If I, for example, let's link topic BSV. I click on this, I click on link topic, and I write BSV here. Now, after I post it, you see this is now blue. When I click post, now it's on chain. You have posted on chain. Thank you on behalf of humanity. I have posted this on the Bitcoin SV blockchain, right? I can see the details here. If I click on this BSV, which is blue, this will take me to the BSV topic. Yes, I'm in BSV topic now, you see. Now I can learn more about the BSV blockchain here, what people wrote about it, right? Okay, 163 posts have been written until now on the topic BSV. Let's go back to NITDA blockchain scholarship. Oh, I see some of you are already posting. Great. Let me plus some of these posts. Yes, TM, the user TM has already received BSV to their wallet. Now the user TM has BSV on their wallet. Now I'm giving it 1+. to Ibros Cause 2021. Yes, I gave a plus to his to their post. Now Ibros Cause has BSV in their wallet because I sent money to them. I plussed their post. They received money for that. The wallet can be seen here. Here, I go to my profile here, and my wallet is here. This is my wallet. I have 1.50. I have this much BSV on my wallet, in my wallet. And if you do this, you can refresh. Okay, this is euro now. Now this is BSV, right? This is my wallet. I can deposit money using this, and I can withdraw money using this pop-up. If I want to withdraw money, I just need to write the Paymail or the Bitcoin address here, and then I just need to enter how much BSV I would like to send, and I just click withdraw. That's it. And then the money that you have in your My 2 Cents wallet go to the money or which address you entered here. Yeah, it goes to the wallet or which address you entered here. So you can just enter the address of your of the wallet of your friend and enter here how much BSV you would like to send. Click withdraw. Within less than a second, your friend will receive the money. This is your My 2 Cents wallet. It's a non-custodial wallet. We don't have access to any of your funds, to anything about your wallet. You have it. So you can use it safely. You just need to know the mnemonic here. The mnemonic, I won't click on it because if I click, you will see my mnemonic. You should keep it confidential at all times. Just click on mnemonic and you will see your mnemonic, and then keep it in a safe place. Your mnemonic should be confidential, strictly confidential. If you lose access to your My 2 Cents account, you can very easily get your funds from your wallet using this mnemonic. This is a very important thing. Callistos covered mnemonics in his previous course. It's a 12-word phrase. You will just need to copy your 12-word phrase, ideally on a paper, and you shouldn't use it at. You should keep it safe at all times. If you would like to exchange BSV to other digital assets, you can click exchange BSV and exchange it to I don't know, BTC, ETH. I don't recommend it, but if you would like to do it, you can do it here, right? And this is your transaction history. You can see how much BSV you received or you sent at what time. If you click next, you will go to the next transaction. These are the transactions I made. This is my early access NFT because I'm an early user of BSV over My 2 Cents. You won't have it unless you buy it. You can buy the early access NFT too. Yeah, this is my wallet. This is my profile. I can see my profile picture, my username. I can change my region here. This is an important point. You should write, I mean, My 2 Cents users write their cities here, right? Don't get confused with it. Just write your country here and city here. If you want. If you don't want, you don't need to give any personal information, right? If you go to activity, you will see your activity. These are the posts I have made. So this is pretty much the counterpart of your profile or your Twitter profile, let's say, on My 2 Cents. If these are what you posted on My 2 Cents until now, right? I posted this on your watch. Oh, I see 2 people already saved this post. I'm glad that you found it useful and saved it for future reference. So these are the posts I made until now. If you select books here, you will see the books you have published on My 2 Cents. I published this book on my 2 cents, The Robotic Bridge, Artificial Intelligence in Construction. This is a scientific text I have written based on my scientific research. And you can, if you would like to buy this book, this is the price, 6,000 pluses. Every plus is 2 cents on my 2 cents. So this book costs 6,000 pluses. If you want to buy this book, you can just go to my book and buy it. The other books are way cheaper, by the way. If you want to buy books, you can buy them as cheap as for 10 pluses, which is like 20 cents. If you want to see the podcasts you posted, you should click podcasts here. I haven't posted any podcast yet. If you want to see a business idea you posted, you will click the business idea. If you want to see the videos you posted, you will select select videos here, right? These are the videos I have posted. This is me. This is the man, Satoshi Nakamoto himself, aka Dr. Craig Stephen Wright. This video is from our Istanbul conference. I had an AMA with Satoshi Nakamoto, and I asked the questions from my 2 cents users to Satoshi Nakamoto, and he was kind enough to answer all of the questions that were asked by my 2 cents users. Maybe we do this again in the future, and you will have the opportunity to ask your question directly to Satoshi Nakamoto on my 2 cents. This is another video from that conference, etc. And this video is from the Dominion-based Blockchain Developers Summit, Abuja 2022. Last year, I was in Abuja, Nigeria. I would like to thank Dominion and Bayes University for making this possible. I met my 2 cents users, and many people became new my 2 cents users, and they're still using my 2 cents and having fun on my 2 cents, learning about BSV blockchain, learning about life. On my 2 cents, it's not about BSV blockchain, it's about everything, about life, entrepreneurship, how to earn money online, how to do well in life, in relationships, etc. You can learn a lot from my 2 cents. Just you go on my 2 cents IO and register, and you can watch these videos. Here, this is me, by the way, in my Ankara. Dominion kindly gave this Ankara to me as a present, and I still use this Ankara, and I will post the videos from our Istanbul conference. You will see that I wear my Ankara. Also, yeah, you see it here. I wear my Ankara whenever I'm on stage. I love my Ankara, and I will continue wearing it. Thank you for introducing this Ankara to me, Dominion. And yeah, long story short, you can see your posts here. If you have posted any video CV in the My Job section, you can see it here. If you have posted any reuse, you will see it here. Which brings me to the features of my 2 cents. This is the home feature of my 2 cents, where you can post and read texts. You will directly go to topics, select the topic you're interested in, and then click on that topic, for example, NITDA Blockchain Scholarship, and go to the bottom of the page and write post. Yeah, that's easy. And then there is MyVid feature. My 2 cents has 9 features. In MyVid feature, it works the same. You select a topic that you're interested in. For example, you want to post a video in the topic entrepreneurship. You click on entrepreneurship, go to the bottom of the page, and upload your video here. You just upload your thumbnail, write a title for your video, and upload your video here. When you submit, your video will start uploading. Just wait, you will see how many percent has been loaded here. And then when it's 100%, just wait, you will see your video directly here. Yeah. So let me repeat it. You go to MyVid, go to any topic you're interested in. For example, blog animal violence. You would like to post a topic, a video that involves animal violence or that is on animal violence. You just click on animal violence, go to the bottom of the page and post your video. That is an interesting scene here, what we're seeing. That's really animal violence. Okay, you can post videos like this on my web, right? You can also plus videos. Let me plus this. I have just plus this video, which means I have sent money to this user. Every plus is money on my 2 cents. Every plus you receive is money. In order to plus, you need to send 2 cents. If you go to the My Book section, you will see books here. If you, for example, this book, Give and Take by Adam Grant, costs only 10 pluses, which means 20 cents. Every plus is 2 cents on my 2 cents. If you click my buy ebook, you will see the price here. And if you want to buy this ebook, you just click this. I just bought this book. If you want to download, you just need to download it. Yes, this is the book. I have just bought and downloaded the book. Now I have a new book, right? This is how you do. If you already bought the book, by the way, I have paid 10 pluses here. This is the 10 pluses I gave, which means I paid 20 cents to buy this book. If I want to download this book, I can download it anytime again without a charge because I have already downloaded this book. If you want to publish your book, you just need to submit a book here, and then you will give this information here in which language your book is, how many pages it has, what's the price of the book, what's the name of the author, etc. This is very important, by the way. Categories are very important. You should choose the category which your book is on. And also topics are very important. You shouldn't write irrelevant stuff in topics, right? If you're writing anything in this topic, it should be on this topic. It should be on BTC versus BSV. If you're trying to, if you wanna post on breaking news topic, you should post actually a breaking news here, right? You should click on breaking news and post a breaking news here, not something about law. If you want to post something about law, you should go to the topic law and then post on law. Use the search bar. In the search bar, you can, this is the topic list. You can go, there are like limitless number of topics here. You can just go next and next and next forever. There are so many topics to choose from. If you can't find it here, you can search it here. I will search law and enter. You see? Now I will see related topics. When I click law here, now I'm in the topic law. And I can go to the bottom of the topic and I post here anything about law. What's important here is the post should be related to the topic. If you're in topic law, you're posting something about law. If you're in topic interesting facts, you should post an interesting fact here, right? On my 2 cents, it's different from Twitter. We don't write stuff like good morning, etc. It doesn't mean anything. You should actually give information that's valuable to others, or entertainment, entertaining posts. You see, this is an informative post by Laz. What is tempered glass? He's talking. He's giving interesting facts about tempered glass. If I want to plus it, if I like this topic, I'm plussing it. Yes, I just wait a minute. Sometimes you might get some errors like this. Sometimes this is due to miners, sometimes due to us. If you would like to report an error, please contact me, Niemand, on my 2 cents and report the error. Okay. So it's pretty much it. These are the features. There's a My Idea feature where you can post your idea, and entrepreneurs will contact you to invest in your idea. The idea should be in a video. Just take a video, and this is, for example, the idea video of Bao app. We have taken this video to introduce Bao app to investors. The idea is the investors will watch it, and if they would like to contact us and invest in our application, they should click here and contact us. We have a My Job section. This is very important for you because as my 2 cents, we receive applications for internships. I think many of you guys and girls are interested in making an internship after this program. You should just go to the My Job section of my 2 cents. When you're on my 2 cents, go to the features and go to the My Job section, right? Click My Job, and then you will go to the bottom and submit your video CV. What's a video CV, right? A video CV is a video version of your conventional paper CV. So you will introduce yourself in a video. The video should be a short one. You will introduce yourself. You will talk about your education, your experiences, your skills, etc. And the potential employers, including my 2 cents, will watch it, and we will contact you here if we are interested in employing you. Let's watch a video CV here, an introduction of a my 2 cents user. Yes, this was a video CV. A short introduction of yourself, your skills, your education, and your experiences. You just need to go to the bottom of the page, click Submit Your Video CV. First, of course, you will take a short video CV of yours with your phone. It's very easy. And then give your location here. How many years of experience do you have? What's the weight you're expecting? Your skills should be tagged here. Let's say JavaScript is your skill. You should write JavaScript, etc. Right? Yeah, here you should choose which category your skills are in, your industry, a thumbnail. You should write the title. Your title will be seen here. He wrote chemistry teacher. This is perfect. You should write it here. Let's say blockchain intern, right? And then you should upload the image. This is the image. And then you should upload your introduction video here and click submit here. That's it. And then we will see your video CV here. If you are interested, we will contact you directly on my 2 cents. Okay, it's very easy. This is my job. My podcast is basically the same. You go to the topics. If you want to learn more about BSV, you click on BSV and you will see the podcasts on BSV here. Here, this user posted a long podcast, 117 minutes. There are a lot of resources on my 2 cents to learn about BSV. Here, NITDA Blockchain Scholarship Program. You see, this is the podcasts. You can learn a lot from these podcasts. I think Ivan and Todd are talking in this podcast. Go to my podcasts and listen to all of these podcasts. They are long. They are full of information for you. As my BSV is full of opportunities for you. Just go to this my podcast and watch podcasts here. Go to the MyVid section of my 2 cents and watch videos about here. Here, there's a tutorial, for example, how you can post my 2 cents. Oh, here I see an interesting tutorial. We have also a program where you earn directly your first BSV by simply writing your Paymail address to your Twitter name, exactly as it's done here. Go to your Twitter account. First of all, go to your wallet, right? Go to your wallet. This is your wallet. Click withdraw, and you will see your Paymail. Click withdraw. Oh, sorry, click deposit. My bad, sorry. This is your Paymail, right? You will see your Paymail here. Copy your Paymail, and then go to Twitter as shown here. Go to your Twitter profile and click edit profile. Change your name with, just paste what you have just copied, which is your Paymail, and paste it here, and this will become your Twitter name. You don't need to delete your Twitter name. This user deleted their Twitter name and replaced it by their Paymail, but you don't need to delete your name either. Your name can stay, and then you can add your Paymail address to your Twitter name. Why you will be doing this? Because whenever we see your Twitter Paymail, we will send you a small BSV microtransaction. That means we will send you BSV when we see your account. We will directly see your Paymail here in your in your Twitter name, and we will directly send a small amount of BSV to your wallet. So this will be done regularly. Whenever we see your account on Twitter, we will send you BSV. So if you retweet our tweets, if you like our tweets, if you go to another Twitter users post and comment about my 2 cents, like tell people, inform people about my 2 cents, etc., and tag my 2 cents, we will see you do this. We will see your Paymail address, as in here, and we will send you directly BSV, right? This is a very important campaign we're having. If you want to get BSV, there are many ways of receiving BSV. One of them is doing this. One of them is just posting on my 2 cents and receiving pluses, right? I'm sending BSV to this guy, for example. Look, this easy. Oh, okay. I'm getting an error, but you usually don't get it. When you click on plus, you will get, you will send BSV to this user, right? Whenever other users see a quality post that you posted on my 2 cents, they will send you BSV, and you can check your BSV here in your wallet. You can see it in euros, you can see it in US dollars, right? You can see it in BSV. If you want to exchange it with other digital assets, you can just click on exchange BSV. It's very easy to use. This is my 2 cents. This is how you earn BSV. Also, please don't forget to read your money, bonuses, and bonuses sections on my 2 cents. In your money section, you will see how you earn BSV. Here, the details are here. If you want to act wisely on my 2 cents to earn more BSV, you should read this your money section and bonuses section. We have lots of bonuses. You can get lots of BSV through our bonuses. You see, for example, this my 2 cents help bonus is very important. It might be useful for you. All users who help my 2 cents by carrying out a specific work, for example, coding, receive a 100% increase on their user scores. Your user score determines how much money you get from my 2 cents. Additional to the money you get through pluses, you get money, you get your share from the advertisement revenue of My2Sense. This is also very important. And the higher your user score is, the more money you will get from My2Sense. We pay 60% of all of our advertisement revenue to the users. So get your share larger by increasing your user score. Oh, let me show you your scores too as the last topic. Here we have covered activity, wallet. You can add some favorite users here and it will show here. You can add some troll users. If somebody is trolling, you can edit them to your troll list and they will need to pay to write under your topic. You are the owner of the topic that you are open. If you open a topic on My2Sense, you are the owner forever. Nobody can be the owner of that topic again. Forever, it's yours. That means you will receive user score from that topic as much as the other people writing under that topic are receiving user score. So if somebody else writes under your topic, you will receive user score, which in turn come back to you as BSV to your wallet. These are my settings, and these are the stats. Stats are very important. We have a sophisticated incentive mechanism on My2Sense. You have many types of scores. Go check how these scores are can be increased and try to increase your scores. The sum of all these scores is equal to your user score. The higher your user score is, the more money you will get from My2Sense. This is very important. Your aim should be increasing your user score if you want to earn money on My2Sense. If you say, I don't want to earn money, I don't want to earn BSV, that's fine. Just enjoy what other people, quality content other people are posting on My2Sense. For example, this one. Just go and learn about BTC versus BSV, or just search BSV here, BSV, and click enter, and go to BSV topic to learn more about BSV. Yeah, this is the BSV topic. You can just learn more about BSV here, what other people wrote about BSV. So many people are posting on My2Sense about BSV. The first look, there are so many pages, there are so many topics. People love posting on My2Sense, and they post quality content on My2Sense. Young Charlie, this is the first post in the BSV topic. Young Charlie opened the BSV topic. That means Young Charlie owns this topic. If somebody else writes on this topic, Young Charlie will earn score, in turn will earn BSV. What they wrote, the Bitcoin SV protocol is set in stone. That is, nobody can change the rules after the game starts. Yeah, this is a very important information on Bitcoin. If you think, okay, this person is cool, there is no follow function on My2Sense. You won't be able to follow, but you can see their posts here, first of all, right? You can see their posts, just like you saw your posts, your own posts. You can see their books, podcasts, videos, reviews here, just by clicking videos. These are the videos this user posted. This seems interesting. Let me see, what's this? In fishing, this is the topic. In the topic fishing, they posted this. Fishes, many fishes moving on the ground. This is an interesting video. If you want to plus it, you can click here and plus it. That's it, right? Okay, and then if you want to be in touch with this user, you can message here. You can message this user here. If you want to see the details of this post on chain, you should click this this log icon. The blue log icon will take you to whatsonchain.com, where you see the transaction details of that post. That post is sent to the BSV blockchain, and these are the details of that transaction, right? You see, right. Let's go back. If you, oh, this is a very important point. You want to share the post on My Two Cents on other websites. For example, if you want to share this post on Twitter, you just need to click this paper plane icon, and click Twitter, and it will you will get this pop-up. I'm registered as My Two Cents official account on Twitter. I'm not gonna post this, but it's this easy. You just click tweet, and then you have posted this My Two Cents content on Twitter. You have tweeted this, right? If you do this, and if people click on this link and go to this link, will take them to My Two Cents. If they click on this link and plus this post, you will also receive money for it. You will receive score, you will receive money, right? This is important. This is one of the ways of earning BSV on My Two Cents. There are many ways of earning BSV on My Two Cents. You will learn by reading the bonuses and your money sections, by reading the topics about My Two Cents here and BSV. You can just start by going to your Twitter account, click edit profile, and post your Paymail as your Twitter name. Change your Twitter name to your Paymail address, and we will directly send you BSV. So that's pretty much it. I would like to thank you for attending this course. This was the second part of the Bitcoin theory course. We will be continuing with the further parts, and in which we will address the further sections of the Bitcoin white paper that was published by Satoshi Nakamoto, also known as Dr. Craig Stephen Wright. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Use BSV as much as possible by posting on My Two Cents, by sending money to your loved ones through your My Two Cents wallet here, by using also other applications. Go to vionex.com webpage, use their applications, play their games. We also have another game here, MyCM. You can play this game in the next months too, but you can go to Vionex and play another game today and earn BSV today. You can do lots of things in the BSV ecosystem. The BSV ecosystem is a very good one. Unlike other blockchains in BSV, there are useful applications. Please go and use those applications after going to mytwocents.io and learning more about BSV through text, video, podcasts, etc. We have a lot of content here. For example, you have the BSV Academy courses. Make sure that you watch all of these videos. Start with the first video here and watch all of these videos. And don't forget to plus here 196 people plus this video. If you learn from this video, don't forget to plus and send money to BSV Academy. Thank you very much for today, and we will see each other again in the next courses.
Thank you very much, Max. But before you go, can you turn on your camera? They want to see your face.
Of course, of course.
Max, please turn on your camera. Let them see your face.
Let me do that. That's me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Max, good to see you again.
Thank you very much. Let me see how I look. It's okay. So this is Dr. Maximilian Sinan Korkmaz. I'm the founder of My Two Cents. My pseudonym, my username on My Two Cents is Niemand. And there's no follow function on My Two Cents. And I'm not on other social media, but you can follow the official account of My Two Cents on Twitter. It's My Two Cents app. I think Callistus will provide you with the link somewhere, right, Callistus?
Yes, yes, we'll do all those follow-up, yes.
Go follow our Twitter account, go follow our YouTube account too. My 2 cents IO is our YouTube account, go follow it. Other than that, on My 2 cents, you can't follow anybody else, because we strictly don't have the follow function, because follow function isn't good for societies. We wanna help societies establish peace, and we believe that people will get out of their social media bubbles if they don't follow like-minded people, but they're exposed to content from everybody, from all parts of the society, from all socioeconomical backgrounds, and from all regions. For example, a Swiss person will plus your content on My 2 cents, and as a Nigerian, you will get significant money, which is probably not exactly significant for a Swiss person. This is the beauty of My 2 cents. This is the beauty of BSV. It makes it very easy to sell goods and services, to sell your content online, on-chain, to anybody in the world. You live in Nigeria, the minimum wage in Nigeria is around 50 to 60 euros, and you can earn more than 50 to 60 euros on My 2 cents per month. This would be significant for you, earning like 500 euros per month in Nigeria, but paying 2 cents for many people in Switzerland or in Sweden or in richer countries in Luxembourg won't be a burden to people who live there, work there, earn there. If they send this money to you, and if they get back, if they get quality content for it in return, it will be a win-win situation for both the Nigerian person and for the Swiss person. The Swiss person just smiled at the entertaining post the Nigerian person posted, and the Nigerian person received money from the Swiss person for creating that content. This is a win-win situation, and My 2 cents is proud and happy to facilitate this in the new world of internet commerce. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Max. So let me take back the host now. It's been so wonderful having you, Max. You know, I'm glad.
I will be in Nigeria again. We will meet with our users in Nigeria again. I don't know when, but Callistus, we will meet again too with you. We will be at a Nigerian My 2 cents summit sometime, but I can't. I don't know when.
So I'm so excited already because we want these people we are training. We want them to have experience. And My 2 cents, I already told them already. One place we'll be looking out for internship for them. You know, as all of them are getting engaged, you know, the market is getting bigger, right? Yes. So we are going to need them, you know, for internship. And as they come, all these things we are teaching, you see how all this work out real life. At the end of the day, we want to build solutions that makes life easier here in Nigeria and improve people's life. So thank you, Max. I hope during this, before the program runs out, we'll call you once again sometime. Of course. In your area of expertise to just come back again, you know. Of course. And as to the internships, we have an internship program where we teach BSV blockchain. And if you would like to, as I've covered like a couple of, like 20 minutes ago, I think, just go to My 2 cents, go to the My Job section and upload your video CV. Preparing a video CV is very easy. You have just seen. Just take your video with your phone, 1 minute, 2 minutes, explain yourself, your expertise, and that's it. Upload it on My 2 cents in My Job section, not My Vid, My Job section, and we will see your application. That's your application. The times have changed. You don't need a paper CV. You don't need a PDF CV anymore. This is your CV, right? We are working on blockchain. Let's get innovative.
Let's change the world for good. Thank you.
Thank you, Max, again. So you guys could see when he looked at a post, it took him straight to the blockchain and he see the details. So the good thing about blockchain, when they say, for example, when you design your product, you have that too. Just like he did, he gives 60% to the users and keep out 40% to run the operations, you know. You guys could have an app like that, and it's easy. You can verify, you can go to blockchain, you see exactly what happens and go. So it's plain, it's open, you know, it's transparent, and that's what blockchain brings to us. Matt, there were a few
that's
questions.
The beauty of BSV blockchain. Exactly, it's a public ledger. I mean, everybody can use it. You don't need to take permission. It's this is a permissionless concept of blockchain. Some people understand it in a wrong way, but this is the permissionless aspect of the BSV blockchain.
Okay. All right, so that's it. Max, thank you for today.
Thank you very much.
We'll have you again later. As we are getting questions, I'll get back with you with some stuff, maybe.
Okay, so
you know,
again, I would like to thank for the Ankara I have, for all the fun, all the dances, all the food you gave me in Nigeria. I love Nigeria. Nigeria gave me a lot, and I would like to give back to Nigeria. Just contact me. I would like to give back to Nigeria. I would go back to Nigeria, meet you guys again. I love Nigeria. I love my Ankara, and I will wear my Ankara in Nigeria. We will see each other again. Bye, guys.
That's wonderful. Bye-bye, Max.
Bye.
Okay, guys, this is where we cut it today. Let me say this short announcement. So remember, the pre-course ends on January 9th. So we are planning to reopen the assessment by Friday, sometime on Friday. So tell your peers, anyone that hasn't signed up yet, they are signing up since we made the extension. So a good thing we extended it, more people came in. Still tell them, if you haven't signed up, they have up till Thursday midnight to stop. At least if they sign up, they can come. So have them come and sign up and be part of this course and move to the second stage, please. For tomorrow class, so tomorrow class will not be 2:30. We notice some people like 2 o'clock, some people like evening 8 p.m. So want to be, you know, we start then we have some 2 o'clock, 2:30, rather we'll have some. Yeah, so tomorrow class will be by 8 p.m. We'll continue. Haven't signed up and have till tomorrow to be able to. Glad Max already told you from his mouth. So we are looking at you guys, you know, heavily getting involved in the, you know, my 2 cents and Senbid are different startups in the BSV ecosystem. They did well. So we are looking for that in our out of 30,000 Nigerians are super intelligent people. They are great. You know, they make things out of nothing. So out of 30,000, how many startups can we push into the BSV back of this program? I want that to come back to you. So it's not just about using them, and that will happen during the project phase. So the next phase we are going is very important. Meetup is a big part of it. Meetup. There must be meetup. You have to meet up. Try to meet up when the meetup starts. Some of you have problems with their computers. They don't even know how to give some commands. Please, you have to meet up. During the meetup, all these things, like a peer thing. We are doing blockchain, decentralized. If you watch, we allow every state to tomorrow by 8 p.m. for the next course on this. Thank you and good night. Okay, I'll stop sharing now. Oh, and